From time to time, I'll see people online mention that YouTube comment sections are toxic, combative, and it's just not a great place to be. I've seen some creators mention that they just avoid their comment section completely. They'll post a video and then just move on. I'm a bit different. I'll run face first into the comments. Obviously, I do this for Newswave, where I do a comment of the day, like the following day after Newswave goes up. So basically, the day before, I'll spend going through the comments and, really scrolling pretty far down. Sometimes you guys are surprised how deep into the comment section I'll go to find a comment. And it's usually not even the top-rated comment or something there. I just like to find one that at least is a little more interesting, or one that I can play off of a bit and talk about. But as I've done this over, the several months now, I've noticed a really frustrating trend, and it has become a massive problem. So much so that I have to make this video. Let's show you how big of an issue it is. Let's actually head over here. This is typically what I'll see in kind of the back end when I'm going through comments. And this is on the Newswave from this previous week, where I talked about Nintendo buying land and the acquisition and all of that, right? So I expect to go through and find some like funny jokes or memes or stuff about Nintendo investing in Nintendo Land 2 or whatever, just having some fun with an acquisition that was kind of out of nowhere. What I end up finding as I'm looking for the comment of the day are a lot of accounts using my profile picture and WhatsApp. I'll tell you now, I don't know what WhatsApp is. That's the funny thing about these these comments. They make me feel old because they're using these different social media platforms that I've never heard of or used. Okay, I've heard of WhatsApp. I'll say that. But I've never used it before, turned it on, anything. So I see, for example, this where it says, thanks for your support over this channel. Thanks for watching my videos. Write the number above to claim your prize. And it's like numbers and what at me. I see this a lot. Sure, you can see 3 of them immediately, but as I scroll, you'll see a lot more. And what I'll do is, as I'm scrolling through them, I'm like, well, I'm here. I guess I'll just hide user from channel, but they keep popping up. I'll do that, and I'll come back the next day, and I've noticed, wow, there's a few more here. That's odd. And then obviously the newest video, I'll scroll through and I'll just keep finding them. And it's really funny. It's gotten to a point where other creators are being impersonated in my comment section. Here's Austin Evans, telegram me. Thanks for watching. You've been selected for my giveaway. Contact the above number to claim your prize. Thumbs up. Congratulations. They have confetti and party hats and all kinds of stuff going on here. But as I scroll, there's just more of these popping up. And this is after I went through and hid a bunch of them. I thought originally the strategy was for them to just comment on the highest rated, or the ones that get the most upvotes for comments, because typically they end up going further up on the list of comments. But it just seems like they're scattershotting everywhere, and it must be under a bunch of different accounts, and it's all over the place right now. I've seen some larger creators make videos about this. I noticed there was some sort of script that you can run, but even with that, it just seems like more and more of these accounts continue to pop up. Basically, as we start to figure out ways to get rid of these comments or hide them, it just seems like they take a left turn and all of a sudden they're able to kind of counteract it. Just as I scroll here, you'll see more and more of these just kind of popping up, being blending. Look at this wall of just what's at me over and over and over and over again. And it's funny now because the most recent Newswave video I looked at, and now I have other creators, but not even my profile picture. Here's, for example, this one: congratulations for your support over this channel. You've been selected among the shortlist winners for the ongoing brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Write the number above to claim your prize. That's what's at me again. I've seen Telegram come up quite a bit, and those seem to be the 2 communication or social media platforms that is being used here. I'm mostly just Twitter and YouTube. I'm not doing WhatsApp. I'm not doing Telegram. I'm kind of on Facebook, but I don't even really mess around with that much at all. Social media overload is a thing. And I thought to myself, look, I'll pick 2. YouTube obviously is one. I guess Twitter is going to be the other. And Twitter's a whole thing on its own there. But the fact that I just keep seeing this now popping up, them even adding people, trying to get their attention, that becomes a problem, because now I'm having people message me asking if I'm giving away stuff and if I'm asking them for money. That's kind of the stage that people are getting to. I've actually had to email people back about this, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing giveaways, which I'll get to here in a second with that. But like, I'm not doing giveaways, so don't pay this account potentially hundreds of dollars for them to ship you a PlayStation 5 or enter a competition for a PlayStation 5. Just like buy a PS5. I mean, some of these amounts that people are mentioning to me that are being asked for are a bit out there. Like I said, hundreds of dollars, and apparently they're asking for quite a bit of information. It's just a phishing attempt, and it seems like this must be working for them. Like I said, I get emails about it. I get messages on Twitter all the time about this. Are you giving stuff away? Is this you? So clearly they're making all these accounts and just bombarding these comment sections because they're getting results. And that kind of brings me back to the giveaway thing, because I haven't done any giveaways in a while now, and I was actually gearing up to do one for whenever we get to like 700,000. So you just pick out a milestone. It's like, oh, we'll just do it for this, maybe 650,000. It's fine. But I realized something. I'm like, man, if I do a giveaway, like this actually becomes a bit more believable then. If I'm like, oh, we'll give away a PlayStation 5, an Xbox, a Switch, whatever. You pick whichever one you want if you win, and I'll send it out to you. You don't send me money for it. Like, I just send it to you. But I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, if I do that, even if I have like a whole link set up on Twitter and I keep saying this isn't me, people still might be like, oh, okay, cool. I must have got the end on this giveaway. I'll send them like $100 and I'll get that PlayStation 5 I've been looking for this whole time. And really, I'm not even sure what YouTube is going to be able to do about this. They've incorporated some like stricter measures when it comes to filtering comments, but like it seems that there are just so many of these accounts popping up, and they're able to kind of figure its way through those filters currently, that it seems like we're just going to be putting up with this at least for a little while now. I'd like to think that all of the noise that's being made here by creators, that YouTube has this as like a massive priority, because it really does look like now that the comment section on YouTube is just a liability. Because you consider how many people I'm seeing message me about this, which, like I said, is quite a few. I'm thinking, wow, that's kind of a problem when it comes to the YouTube comment section, potentially costing people money. There could be identity theft, all this bad stuff happening here. And it's just like this YouTube comment section that's originally supposed to be about talking back and forth in a community for some of the topics you present in your video. But I mostly wanted to make this video to bring it to your attention that no, I'm not in the comments asking for you to message me on WhatsApp or Telegram or anything there. I've mentioned this in Newswave before multiple times, but it's kind of mixed in. I figure here we are with a dedicated video just to get everyone's attention and make them aware of what's happening here. Don't contact any of these accounts. If you see them on other creators' pages in their comment section, don't contact them either. I don't know anyone who would be running a competition or a drawing or anything there through WhatsApp or Telegram. They would probably just use Twitter, and they wouldn't ask you for money to ship stuff out. Certainly not all this information that people have been mentioning to me is being asked. But let me know what you guys think about all this down below. How can YouTube combat this? What's the solution? Again, any ideas getting thrown around in the comments? And if I'm down there asking about Telegram and WhatsApp, just I guess go ahead and report it. That's all we can do at this point. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll see you next time.